Hi, we're at the Balsams Resort in Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. It's February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. My wife and I are up here skate skiing on some beautifully groomed trails. We've been on the trail for about an hour and a half already. Temperature's probably about 15 degrees, but since skate skiing is a very aerobic sport, we've warmed up quite a bit. So we've taken off our jackets and we're pretty comfortable. Now, for those of you who haven't skate skied before, talk a little bit about equipment here, and a little bit later on we'll show you some of the techniques. How to skate ski, in other words. Well, first of all, you need a human being, because skate skiing is a sport for humans. Now, that person should be in pretty good physical condition because it's a very aerobic sport, similar to bicycling or running. However, with proper technique, the physical fitness aspect of it can be minimized. Just like any other sport, if you're good at it, it takes less energy. One thing you need to skate ski is a special pair of boots. These boots are not as supportive as a downhill ski boot. And on the bottom of the boot, I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's a little bar that fits into a groove on the ski. As you notice, these skis are quite skinny compared to a downhill ski. The bottoms are flat as a pancake, although they do have a little groove down the middle to help stabilize you. And they don't have an inside edge and an outside edge like a hockey skate. What you want to do when you skate ski is land perfectly flat on the snow, so the ski is very flat. The binding, that little bar I talked about, fits right in here, and once you get in there you push down on that red clamp and you're locked in. So let me show you how to put them on. Sometimes you have to kick the snow out of your boot when you're walking around without your skis on. Some snow can collect in that little bar. So if you kick it out, usually it's pretty easy to get them on. There we go. You shake it like this sometimes to make sure it's on, so you don't take a step and then fall, thinking that your ski is on, but it's not really on. So again, I'll just kick that one out. If the snow is wet because of warm weather, sometimes it's harder to get that snow out of the boot. When it's dry like it is today, dry and cool, usually the snow doesn't collect in there. So these skis, whoops, as you can see, that one wasn't in securely. And that's typical of what happens. So you simply do it again and make sure in this time that it's locked in. Make sure it's locked in, just shake it out a little bit. There we go. And these skis generally price from probably around $300 to around $600 for a professional pair. And the bindings themselves have to be screwed onto the ski by a ski shop fellow, and those bindings are close to $100. Then you also have to have some poles, and again the poles really range in price from maybe some for $80, $90 to something like these that are close to $200 a pair. The length of the pole should be just about to your chin. They're longer than downhill ski poles and longer than traditional cross-country ski poles. That's typical of skate skiing. So that's the equipment that you need. Obviously you need a good pair of mittens. They're better than gloves. Keep you warmer. Generally you wear fairly tight-fitting pants that are windproof, because as you get going kind of fast, you want something to protect you. The upper body, you have usually a layer next to your skin, something that breathes, not cotton, because if it gets damp you'll really be cold. So it's some sort of polypropylene type layer. And then you usually have an outer shirt, something like this, and when it gets windy you can wear a wind jacket. We have extra equipment with us in our little day packs here. We have our lunch. Certainly I'm keeping the camera in there when we're not using it. I have a wind jacket, extra mittens, liquid, and I guess that's about it. We don't really bring too much with us. Some people actually carry a backpack with more gear in it, but that gets kind of bulky. So we'll take a little break for now, and when we come back, we'll show you the technique of actually how to skate ski, how to do this sport. It's a lot of fun.